Welcome back, Bannock folks. You're tuned in to another episode of Bannockdotes, podcast that's holding it down for the underground sound here in Ontario, Canada. And I'm your host, Phil Paxton. Thank you for tuning in. If you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you get all the updates of all the videos that we're posting. On the off weeks when we're not doing the episodes, we're posting content like reaction videos. And, I've hit up some of the old venues in the city and we've done tours of that. You can definitely go check out that videos. Like this video and leave a comment down below whether you think. We got a great guest this week. And make sure you're following the Instagram page. That's just at Bannockdotes, BANDECDOTES. And actually, while we're on the Instagram, me and Rob Reed of Not Just a Phase podcast have started a new Instagram page where we're plugging all of the Ontario shows that are happening in the area. It's just at Ontario X Hardcore. Just if you have a show coming up, DM us your flyer. We'll post it. All the flyers are going to be there. Hopefully we could try and keep it organized. We're just trying to spread the good word of shows that are happening in the area, because the best way to do that is always just talking about them, posting them around, because sometimes I see people being like, hey, why am I just hearing about this show right now? Why hasn't anyone been posting about it? And it's like, well, it's been posted here and there, so it's kind of targeted audience at this point. But anyway, so make sure you're following that Instagram page, and if you've got a show coming up, DM us, and we'll post it. Absolutely. All right, well, speaking of which, let's get into local Ontario shows. All right, tonight in Cambridge at Rhythm and Brews, we have Ignite playing with Block Parent, Frank Ducks, and Rag Ripper. In Hamilton tonight at the Doors Pub, we have Constrained playing with Gavel and Wishender. In Toronto, however, at the Bovine, we have A Vulture's Wake, Counterpunch, Twin Rivals, and more. Thursday, September 15th in St. Catharines, at the Warehouse, we have God playing. That's going to be a killer time. Saturday, September 17th in Toronto at Handlebar, we have Mall Crimes with Durabrasion, Strawberry Cough, and Milk Faction. Thursday, September 22nd in Barrie at the Queen's Nightclub, we have Auras, A Particle Apart, The Northern, and Belgur. I don't think I got that name right. Friday, September 23rd, in Hamilton at the Doors Pub, we have Belvedere with The Straight Line, Darko, Walt Hamburger, and Frank Ducks. Saturday, September 24th, in London at the Dome, we have Captain Wildchild with Deck Piss and Rat Parade. Thursday, September 29th, in Waterloo at Maxwell's, we have Cancer Bats playing with Comeback Kid, Chastity, and Bad Egg. Friday, September 30th in Kitchener at the Army Navy, A Total Punk Annihilation with Matilda, Lager, The Essential Letdowns, and UTL. Make sure you go out to those shows. Now, before I get into my guests, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the passing of a friend of mine and an important person in the music scene here in St. Catharines. I'm, of course, talking about Derek Gordon, DG, otherwise known as. He played in the Holdouts. He was always out to shows. He was always laughing. He was a great guy, a solid dude, and rest in peace. I'm really upset that he passed away, and it's sad when things like that happen. And it's tough when a music scene loses, not someone just so awesome, had a big heart and fun to be around, but such a good musician too. If you've checked out any of the Holdout stuff before, he played bass and like that stuff ripped. He was a great musician. It's a shame. All right, let's get into my guests this week. We have Connor Gibbs, the Gibbler, Gibby. He's a homie of mine. I'm really glad he stops by. We've been planning this for a little bit, and you know what? Normally I have two. I think I even mentioned it right off the bat. I normally have two camera shots when we do it here. But I ran out of storage on one of the cameras, and it was a day that we were doing multiple at once, so I didn't have time to clean up. And you know what? So we only have the one camera angle. It's a little awkward. I apologize, folks, but deal with me. Bear with me. It's just how it works. All right, let's jump in the video. fuck you if you stole my plants. Works for me.
Sick.
Cool. We only got one camera today. I actually ran out of storage. I nearly had to last minute cancel, but I wasn't going to do that to my homie Connor.
That's all good.
You were talking like that when you were... Was it?
I think I was sitting a little closer. Like I was like this.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, we're good.
Is it going to be good?
Talk like that.
We'll do one more time. My bad. Yeah.
Tell me about your week.
You know, my week began like all the others on a Monday. And then it went on. And now here we are at the end on a Sunday.
Some people start their weeks on Sundays.
That's true. I was just thinking about what to say, whether I should say Sunday or Monday. Well, mine started on Monday.
What are you doing for work these days?
For work? Yeah.
The candy factory?
Yeah, just
Willy Wonka?
being the machine operator over there for the packaging machines.
Yeah.
So I don't know, work in that department. I run all the packaging machines, and sometimes I got to tell people what to do.
There you go. You have to dress in the Oompa Loompa makeup every time you go to work?
No, only when the big wigs are in.
Oh, yeah, that's
Only
right.
the corporate people
Only
come
when
in.
Willy Wonka shows up.
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
Oh, shit, we got to dress up for this guy. Yeah, no, I wear like a lab coat and like safety goggles.
Really? That seems like
hairnet.
professional.
It makes me feel like I have a real job. Yeah.
You've done all sorts of cool jobs and stuff,
Only
right?
like really kind of. I worked at Fort George for like 4 years, and that was fun. That was like a cool, not a real job kind of job. Shooting guns all day and walking around in the sun. That was fun. But before I did that, like my first job ever, I got fired after 2 days. I was 16, and I did like, weed man.
Yeah.
Like the lawn maintenance.
Like the lawn
thing.
maintenance, not like a
not
dispensary.
Like, yeah, not like I'm selling you the weed. Yeah, I did like door-to-door soliciting for them for like 2 days. And then they fired me and said it wasn't very good, which I kind of understand.
Can you imagine if you did get fired from selling weed? The dealer was just like, you're just not pushing the numbers, man.
No. Man.
Welcome back, Bannock folks. You're tuned into another episode of Bannockdotes, podcast that holds it down for the underground sound. I got my guest here, Connor Gibbs. How you doing, buddy?
No, I'm good. Where am I? Should I look at the camera?
This camera's right here. We don't really have multiple cameras, but I ran out of storage on one just with the guest before you came here. Nearly had to last minute cancel on you, but you know what? I wasn't gonna do that to my homie.
Hey man, we're gonna roll with the punches.
Yeah.
As they say.
So you're the vocalist of a band called Reality Denied, RD, like they call them.
RD, as we're known.
Yeah. And you guys have been playing. How long have you guys been a band for now?
God, I feel like everyone thinks we're kind of like this new thing, but we've been around for like I want to say like 4 years at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when the first EP came out or so.
Yeah, like maybe it was like 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
2018 is when the first. Wow. So you guys, you guys been around. So, but you're making waves now. A lot of people are talking about you.
Yeah, I feel like right now is like the most relevant we've been.
Nice.
It makes sense. I'm like super happy with how we've been sounding over the past couple months, so I think it's deserved.
Yeah, and well, you've got a new lineup, right? We've got Andy. I just did a podcast with him yesterday, and I still can't pronounce his last name.
I look at his last name, and I don't even want to try.
Yeah, he's told me it so many times. And then you have Dylan on the other guitar.
Yeah, Dylan rips.
Yeah, you guys have a solid lineup.
For sure.
Solid long hair. You guys have so much hair between the
three of us.
Yeah.
A lot of long hair, a lot of like whack facial hair going on. That's us. Well, Andy has like some beautiful facial hair, but me and Matt not quite.
Right.
We're still getting there.
Now, how did RD come to happen? How did it birth?
So that's like a pretty long-winded story.
Perfect. That's why we're here.
So, basically, like I met Matt, our drummer, for the viewers at home.
Squires.
Yeah, I met Matt when I was in
Flat Tires.
We were in 9th grade. We met through like a mutual friend, and from there we were in like a shitty cover band together, playing like I don't know, like Blink 182 and like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Were you just singing?
I was just singing.
You were always singing,
I
eh?
was singing. Yeah,
Nice.
I could not sing.
No.
And then eventually went on to start another
Was
hardcore
Dalton?
band.
Are you talking about Dalton?
No, this was like another guy.
Dalton's
he's not
so
really in the
jealous.
scene. Dalton was jealous. You know, people in high school, because he went to our school, they used to call me Mini Dalton because I had like slicked back gelled hair, kind of like he did. So yeah, but yeah. Then we went on to form our shitty high school band that played hardcore music. They broke up. Well, we broke up, and then from the ashes of that, we were like, let's start a new band and do it right and try to like write real songs. And then that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. That's actually kind of how Sinner started, actually.
Sure.
Kyle and I played in a band. We played in, do you ever remember, there was a band around here called Bottom Line?
Yes.
Yeah. So I actually joined that band for like 3 months on bass. I never played any shows with them. I was playing bass with them, and it just one day it just like fell apart. There was like a meltdown happening in the chat, and next thing you know, like Kyle and I were like, well, fuck it, we're gonna do exactly like what you just said.
Yeah.
We want to start a new band. We want to do it right. We recruited all the members, and yeah, that's exactly how Sinner got born. We're Sinner AD now, though.
I know.
AD.
Yes, I'm
Do the
excited
AD.
for the comeback shows. I keep like saying to Matt, when are you guys gonna play Vulture Culture?
We want to play. You know what?
No, I heard that you don't want to play Vulture Culture.
I'm down.
Well,
You know,
time to make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Just for my selfish wants and needs.
I keep wanting to bug Kyle. Kyle was just here. He's just helping out with the podcast. And I wanted to corner him, be like, dude, we got to play like you realize we got to play Vulture Culture. It'll happen soon. Maybe not these shows because we got to get Colin up to speed.
Sure. He's great. He's so funny.
He's great. Colin is very funny.
Yeah, he's a great addition.
Great guitarist.
Because like he was filling in for RD before we had Andy and
That's
Dylan,
right.
And then you guys kind of poached him from us.
Yeah.
Well, we like left him in the wind, kind of.
Sure.
Yeah, he was filling in for us, and then he's like, "Yo, what's going on with RD?" And we're like, "I don't know. We got 2 guitarists now." Yeah.
So now, you guys are just rolling with that, and now he's a part of Sinner. He's still in that same jam space.
Yeah.
It's funny that we're all in that same space, but we're never there at the same time.
No. Well, I sometimes see the Deck Piss guys there if we like are piggybacking off of one of their jams. So
Sure.
we share enough members to like make
do
sense
that,
to,
right?
Kind of do it that way.
Oh, I guess so. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
And we never. I mean, Andy's shown up a couple times. Have you ever gone to the actual cheese store there?
No.
Has it ever been open? Every time I go up there, it's never open.
The one time me and Matt went up and it was open, but I try not to eat cheese.
You try not to eat cheese.
No, I try not to eat any animal
He
stuff.
was like,
these days.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you vegan?
I'm a vegetarian, but like
Still, you're mindful.
I'm like pretty much. I don't really do cheese unless I make an exception and get like I don't know, like shitty fast food once in a blue moon.
You were like one of the only people I've ever met in my entire life that don't like cheese.
I love cheese, but I just do not.
You're
I
mindful
can't
of
eat
it.
it.
Yeah. No, it's that's rad. That's super rad of you.
It's only been like that for like maybe like a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like this year I quit drinking. I don't drink, and I don't eat meat,
and you haven't smoked pot in a long time. Like me and you met like when you came into the head shop.
Yeah, that's how we. Oh god, I was like 16 years old.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was like 16 years old coming into the bong shop to say hi to you guys.
Yeah.
And we talk about like I don't know whatever Sinner was doing at the time, but yeah, I used to partake quite a bit, and yeah, not anymore. No, I had kind of like a brief soiree back into smoking weed at the beginning of the year just to like try it.
Sure.
And it did not go very well.
No, it never normally does.
Man, I smoked some weed, and like a couple times it was all right, and then this one time this year I tried to do it, and I watched The Office, and it was really scary.
The Office, one of the most like PG shows.
Yeah, I felt like very haunted by it.
Oh no, it just wasn't settling.
No, all of like the uncomfortable silences and the staring, like for some reason, left a really bad impression on me. And I used to smoke weed all day.
That's right.
Literally all day, every day. But now I can't.
Yeah. It's funny how that is. Now, what's going on with RD? Now you guys are making some waves. You guys put out that EP. Was it last year?
Oh my god.
Was it last year?
I don't even know. Was
I
it?
feel
Yeah, was
like
it last February?
Was it last? Wow,
Yeah,
last
I think it was
February.
last February.
Damn, time is flying. Is there any plans for anything new? Are you guys doing a new EP?
Yeah, so...
Anything you could talk about?
Yeah, there's some stuff I can talk about, some stuff I can't talk about.
Sure.
So, right now we have maybe 3 new songs that are done. And, like, we're ready to record them whenever.
Righteous.
We need more than that.
Yeah.
Because me and Matt, for, like, as long as we've known each other, we've wanted to do, like, a proper, like, long release and in hardcore
Like a full
music.
length?
Yeah, well, and, like, for a long release for, like, a hardcore band, I feel like it's, like, 7 songs. Any more than that, I feel like you're overstaying your welcome a little bit, especially with, like, heavy beatdown music. You need to know when to leave the room.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, like, it's funny you say that. 7 tracks. You're right. Like, but I think the time is what you're talking about more. So, like, 20 to 25, maybe 30 minutes max. Is what, like you're saying.
And all of the new RD songs are like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they're the longer.
So
songs
7 minutes.
already.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that. Yeah. So like something like when we do Hellbent, like we do 10 songs and it's like 14 minutes. You know.
The new Hellbent was very good.
Oh, you enjoyed it, eh?
Yeah. Matt, the first time I heard it, we were driving up to some show, and Matt was like, "Yeah, let's put on the new Hellbent." It was very good.
Pretty silly.
I think it was like probably the best stuff you guys have done.
Oh, thank you.
Best sounding. Best songs.
Scott really helped us out with that sound, and
shout out Scott.
Yeah, shout out Scott. So, is there like anyone specific you would record with? Like, I know you folks have recorded with Davis in the past. Are you trying to do something new, or just if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
I don't know. There's some talks going on.
Cool.
Davis is like the band. He's the man.
Oh yeah.
So
we love Davis.
I don't know. Well, that is like our number one kind of choice, but we're also thinking like, Andy works with Nick at Schoolhouse.
Right.
Maybe Andy could just do it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he's a smart guy.
He's a good engineer. He worked on the new Spill Your Guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, I think we might do that. I don't know.
So what goes into now that you have like 2 releases already out? What goes into writing a new RD song? I know that you like to be playful with it. Like you're pretty like unapologetically yourself. Like it's like this silly beat down, but like it's also serious. I love how you guys deliver it.
Yeah, well, we try to like, there's such like a,
I don't know, with like beatdown music, there's like 2 different camps I see. There's like one that's like we try to take ourselves super seriously
and like we're super tough macho gang guys and we will kill you. And then there's the other side, like a band like, I don't know, like fucking like Nasty from Europe who are just saying like nonsense in their lyrics, just things that don't mean anything and just swearing at you the entire song. So I wanted to try to find a middle ground where I'm like, hey, I know we make like not serious music, but I still want to sometimes be able to deliver it in a serious way.
Yeah.
So what's important for me is like, I'm gonna say silly shit on these songs. I'm gonna say a lot of dumb stuff, but we're gonna try to counterbalance that by we're gonna have like cool parts. We're not just gonna write like fucking open chugs the entire time. You're gonna want to dance, and then sometimes I'll try to get like a little bit real.
Yeah.
But
it's cool that you're mindful of that because like most like you mentioned a couple beatdown bands is that there is like those 2 opposite ends and like it's funny that you're meeting like somewhere in the middle. I like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's happening like more now than ever. I don't know, like band like Tsunami kind of comes to mind.
Yeah.
Where they don't really take themselves seriously at all.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of like a joke band, but not really. Yeah, so I think with the new RD, people will expect a little more seriousness, but you can definitely expect like some really memorable silly parts.
One of my favorite things that you do in the song is when you just shout out all like the surrounding areas.
Oh yeah.
Where did that come from? How did that come to fruition? Like,
so this is like a huge thing for me, and like it always has been. I don't know how to start explaining this because it's like a big thing for me, and I don't think I've like talked to really anybody about it. But so when I started going to like hardcore shows,
yeah,
I was like like 16 or something, and I got to see the tailwind of like the Welland hardcore thing.
Yeah.
Where like everyone was going to shows at the wrong place, and
Yeah, it was
tons
booming.
of cool band. Yeah, it was booming. Yeah, not like the times where we live in now. It's
No.
a little bit different.
Yeah.
So the way I kind of felt back then was like, you know how whenever something cool happens, there's always like a guy who comes in at the last second and was like, what just happened? And then everyone explains the cool thing to him.
Yeah.
That's what kind of felt like to me. I got to see some of the shows there, but I was not there in like the heyday. So I always felt like this big attachment to going to hardcore shows in this area specifically.
Yeah.
Since those days. So one, I love like the Niagara region. I love living in St. Catharines. I know I'm like probably like the only one.
No, I enjoy the area.
I love it so much. I really do love being around here. But yeah, so it's important for me. One, got to represent like hometown stuff. I like some bands do it, but I want to be like the bands to do it, because when I was young and I got to see all the cool bands, like I'm still young, I'm only
Right,
23,
right.
but I was like a teenager and I
Yeah.
got to see all the cool Niagara hardcore bands. I'm like, this is awesome. I could come to these forever, but now it's not really a thing anymore. So I want to facilitate that kind of attitude in younger people by doing that through RD's music.
Right.
So if like a kid in like high school listens to like our album and they hear me shouting out all the like Niagara region stuff, and they're like, wow, this band really like gives a shit about like Niagara shows, maybe I'll come see them and then get involved, and then they're going to shows all the time, and then they meet a lot of cool people just the same way that we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it's like super important to nail down the fact that we're not like just an Ontario band, we're a Niagara band
Cool.
specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important too.
Yeah.
And I think, Wildside's pretty good with like being like the Niagara Falls. They like
Yeah.
to say they're from the they're like, yeah, and like the album cover being like the Niagara, like a Clifton Hill. Like it's really
yeah.
cool that you folks are representing that. That's super dope.
Oh yeah, it's like it's huge because that's like all the thing in the United States, because it's different.
Right.
Like down there, it's different. Everyone really rides for their hometown really hard, but here, I don't know. You just kind of ride for like the province you're in.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
yeah.
like I get, because like there's less people in Canada, but you know, get specific with it.
Yeah, sure.
Try to facilitate that growth like in your own community directly.
Yeah.
You know.
Aside from Wrong Place, were there any like venues in Welland that you went to that obviously aren't around anymore that you've seen?
Not really. I was
No.
like a little boy.
Wrong Place. Did you ever go to L3?
I did go to L3.
Yeah,
only
it's
once.
not like
Only
they just
once.
sold the bar.
I saw.
So I'm curious if they're gonna have any more shows.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, we're in kind of a weird spot right now. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of places for shows in St. Catharines.
Yeah.
There used to be a ton.
Yeah, there used to be lots,
Yeah.
right? There used to be the Green Room. There used to be Detour.
Detour, the Temple, even Mikado
Temple,
had their
yeah,
shows.
yeah, Mikado's, yeah, and L3. Like, how many shows have you? Did you ever go to that? How many?
Literally only one.
Yeah. I liked, my wife and I explained this, we were talking about this the other day, how, like, the layout of the place is super cool. Like,
It
you
is.
got your concert upstairs, but if you don't want to be a part of that concert experience and don't want to stand outside,
Sure.
go downstairs. You can either drink at the bar if you want to drink at the bar. You can go downstairs to the basement level or play pool if you want, and you could like check
Yeah.
out the merch, or like there's a smoking thing in the back. So like it was nice and divided. It was that was the place where I've gone to most shows. I used to go to Red Square too, which is
Yeah,
the
which
basement
was
of Mate.
the Mate, yeah.
Yeah, which is it was a communist bar.
Yeah, I know about this. I wish that still existed. I was at Mate today.
Yeah. I'm hoping I could try and get in there soon and try and kind of explore what's going on in Red Square.
Someone's got to go around and shake some hands.
Yeah.
Around the local businesses around here and kind of see what's up.
Hideaway was super big when I was young, but it went away really quick.
I heard about this place. But
Yeah.
I've never been. Apparently there was this place like I don't know. Do you know like the area that I kind of live at?
It's like the North End, right?
Yeah. There's this really. It's like a plaza in the North End, one of the only ones. It was like a Shoppers, and there was a KFC there for like 20 years. Now it's like an Indian place. There was like a dance studio there.
Okay.
In like the Nook. That apparently was like a concert venue like 20 years ago or something called like
Really?
the Dog Pound or something.
Okay.
Like that. So yeah.
Comment below if you know the Dog Pound, because I actually don't.
Yeah.
I've never heard. I know Mind Bomb was a place that was like a concert hall that like used to be. It's downtown. I'm trying to think. Do you know where Odd Bar? Not Odd Bar. Yeah, Odd Bar actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Odd Bar is that little plaza there. Right next to it used to be Mind Bomb, which was a concert venue, and that's what the record store named itself on, like in a tribute. That's where that came from.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I've actually seen bands in the record store, like the first year they opened.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember who played, but it was like a full house.
Yeah.
So if you remember who played a big gig at Mind Bomb, let me know.
Chris from Mind Bomb would know. Let us know, Chris. I have a bunch of CDs in the corner there that I need to drop off to him.
Yeah?
You could probably, I drop him. Yeah, there's a bunch of CDs.
I was just there a couple days ago.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Mind Bomb. We love Mind Bomb.
I spent a lot of money there.
Yeah.
Probably dropped probably like $1,000 there.
Yeah, nice. There you go. A big record collector.
Yeah, I collect records, but a little bit less nowadays because the market is kind of bad for people with not a lot of money.
It feels like it's like within the last 5 years specifically is like when like boom, like people are really into it. But I noticed, do you have an Instagram page? It's like the tape.
I do.
Yeah, so you're really into tapes, right?
I'm really into tapes. I feel like because you can buy a record for like $40, or I could buy an original Death cassette from the 90s
That's
for
cool.
$40.
Yeah.
Which is way cooler to me.
Yeah.
Because it was just like original to that time.
Yeah. Do you have any like local tapes that like that are pretty like precious?
It's precious to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Of course.
I have like one of my shelves. There's like 2 lines, and it's just all Ontario bands.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a couple cassettes. I've got a Die Alone cassette there.
I have a Die Alone
nice,
too.
nice.
I know Matt does as well.
Yeah. I've got the Heartless. I think there's the Hellbent.
I see the Big School tape. I have
Oh,
that too.
there's the Split we did.
Yeah. This is what we did.
Yeah.
I have that.
Yeah.
I actually didn't have a copy of that until like last year.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Joel and who played in the band really helped us out with that. Oh, I also have Big School too. Shout out to
I
Big
have
School.
that Big School tape.
Nice. You have pretty much of this entire collection.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I think I have a Crisscross tape. Do you have Crisscross?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, there you go. You can have it.
What is Crisscross?
They were a hip hop duo from the 90s, but they were like younger kids.
Oh.
And they wore their clothes backwards. And
it feels like you're telling me a not real thing. Like you're riffing on
like
it.
I'm just like making this thing.
Yeah.
They had.
And maybe he'll
Dude,
believe
they had a
wear their
famous
clothes backwards.
dude, I'm not even lying to you. They had a song that's called I Missed the Bus.
How young were they?
They were like younger kids. I think like the whole thing was like they were ghost written, like everybody like
Yeah, they're probably like industry people. or
yeah,
whatever,
they were like someone sold their kids to this. I forget when. I'm pretty sure one's passed away since.
No,
but yeah,
that's
you've never heard of
sad end of
Crisscross.
the
They
story.
have another song, Jump, but like I Missed the
Sure.
Bus is another one that's really
Van
popular.
Halen cover. I guess.
yeah, Van Halen cover.
Yeah.
So I guess speaking about a couple Ontario bands, what have been some of Ontario bands that have really caught your attention within the last couple of years?
Man, I mean, like, number one, the band I most enjoy going to see and most enjoy talking to is Die Alone.
Die Alone.
I mean, we're talking about their tapes.
Yeah.
They got it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this earlier today. Like, you could put them on, like, I don't know, like a backtrack tour back in, like, 2012, and they would fit, like, right in.
Totally.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Like they just like they hit their mark.
Yeah, the vocalist has that like that rap nuance that like even Hellbent likes that I like to do, like that kind of feels like that like if you played this like in the hood, I feel like people will be like, this is fucking hard shit, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's,
saying?
like, big in like hardcore right now. Like,
Yeah.
the fusion with like rap is really coming back.
Yeah.
That used to be a big thing with like I don't know, like Biohazard or like E-Town Concrete. and
That's
stuff.
right.
But now it is definitely coming back. You got
Yeah.
Gridiron. Yes.
Gridiron.
I don't know who else, but you know,
But I mean, like, there's still like, the nuances of like the newer hardcore that is definitely being used with like the rap, like the way that they're like pronouncing their words. It's quite funny. Is there anything else that's caught your attention? I mean, we love Die Alone.
definitely. Are you talking like hardcore bands specifically? or,
Not
like,
necessarily hardcore at all. Any band.
I like that new project Tyler's on, Hellish Rebuke.
Oh
I
yeah,
listened to that a lot. Yeah,
that
that
was
stuff is
sick.
good.
Yeah. I want to see some. So like Sinner, we're playing next weekend. I think this won't come out before then. But we really tried to get Hellish Rebuke to play. They're not ready quite yet. They're still trying to find like I think a bassist. Okay. But yeah, Hellish Rebuke, super cute.
Yeah,
cool.
But super cute.
Cool. I was gonna say cool, but cute. They're a cute band.
Yeah.
Super cute death metal. Guys. If you're really into cute death metal, check out Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah. Here's a band that I think is like the future. Mile End.
Mile End.
I listen to Mile End, and these guys are like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
I'm like in like less than 10 years, these guys are gonna be so fucking good at everything.
Yeah, I think
it's so silly.
Yeah, they have a really refreshing sound. Like it doesn't like. There's a lot of bands like out there, and even just outside of Ontario, that are just like sticking to a lot of tropes. But like something about Jake's voice in those like riffs with the way that they've got like the chorus on him, it's like I don't know, it's really refreshing, kind of hardcore. I agree. Mile End will definitely like they're playing that big festival. That Hold Your Ground.
Kyle.
Yeah. Shout out Kyle. We're sponsoring that festival. I think this will be out before that. We're actually sponsoring that festival. You going out to that?
Oh, fuck it, dude. I bought my pass like the day those tickets came out. I was texting Kyle before he announced it, and he's like, "Yo, we got something big coming out tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay."
Ooh, juicy.
Yeah. I'm gonna see all those guys this week on Thursday.
That's right. You guys are playing a show again. Doors. I don't know if this will come out then, but yeah, playing at Doors with Cold Shoulder.
And
Mile End. Yeah, you guys have like that's
Cohesion.
Cohesion. Such a solid. So all four of those bands are really lit, like right now. I mean, Cold Shoulder. Did you check out their latest release?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah. It's pretty quick. It's like 20 minutes, right?
That's all you need.
Yeah, it's all you need, right? Yeah. I think I grabbed. I actually have one of the hard copies on.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah. I'll have to show it to you. So yeah, we could probably jump into some anecdotes right now. So tell me some of the silliest stories that you have from playing in bands, being in bands. Okay. Do you have any like inside jokes that you could share? Anything that you can think of?
I have like this one story I was thinking about because I tried to do some prep and like my memory is not very good. I'm like I have this one really kind of silly story from like I don't know, I was like 18 years old. But I think it definitely works. It was on that run we were doing, the Hellbent, the run that we did with Hellbent, and like it was like Montreal.
We went to Montreal to the bog.
Yeah, the bog is like the craziest place. But that wasn't even the story. No. The bog is like one of the coolest places I've played. That place is crazy.
The load-in was hell. It took you like 3 minutes without gear to get into the actual venue.
Alright, so like the bog, it's like an apartment on the side, but you walk up a stair, down a hallway, up some more stairs, down another hallway, down some stairs, down some more stairs, around the corner. It feels like you go up, and then it feels like you're underground.
Yeah, I swear you're underground, yeah.
And then the room is fucking huge.
Yeah, it was massive.
I'm like, why'd you guys hide this?
That was wild, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't you just have this at a normal building?
Yeah. Where's the fire exit? Like, where?
Oh, there is no exit from the fire.
So something from that tour?
Yeah, so, I don't know, we were like gonna sleep at a Super 8 motel or something one night.
Sure.
And we're driving around and it's like snowstorm territory the entire time.
Right.
Like, it is shit weather. We stop in this, I don't know, Brockville. You ever go to Brockville?
Probably only for gas.
Yeah, so we end up in Brockville. And I don't know, we're chilling at the Super 8 and we decided to get up to some delinquency. And so basically, before we left on this run, we had accrued some fireworks.
Nice.
And we wanted to do something with these fireworks. And lo and behold, our Super 8 motel was right by this lake, body of water thing.
Sure.
I don't know.
A perfect place to shoot off fireworks.
Yeah, so we're like, all right, we'll shoot these fireworks off in the distance, and then we'll hurrah back to the fucking Super 8.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're like looking around for a place to light these fireworks, and we find this park. And like it's a nice park, like lots of trees, kind of dense. It's like a building way in the back. I'm not really thinking about the building, but it blocked by a fence.
Okay.
It was like a bougie fence, like a steel, not like chain link.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, we'll hop the fence. It's like 10 feet tall. We'll go deep into this park and then light some fireworks off. It'll be chill. We try to climb this fence for like 10 minutes, but it's like way too tall and we're a little inebriated. So we're not getting over this fence. Dalton was with us that night, actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's right, because he played. Yeah, he played.
Yeah, playing bass. So eventually we give up and we find this body of water to shoot these fireworks over. So you have to go down this really steep hill.
Okay.
And then at the bottom of the hill is like you're in rich people's backyards, essentially. So I don't know. Dalton was like sipping some drink that evening and was just walking around these people's backyards. And
hey, how's it going?
It was like nighttime though. So like he was being sneaky.
Right.
And we're like, all right, we'll light the fireworks now. And we thought it was just one of those things that was like, psh, psh, psh. I don't know what you
Roman
call it.
candles.
Yeah, or it just shoots like the balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we light it, and it shoots off like one really small thing. And then, like the loudest, brightest thing you could ever. Like the whole sky lights up, and like it's pitch black. I can't see like you standing this far away from me. I can see everything around me, and it is so fucking loud because we're the only noise, and this town has like 10 people who live in it. So we like book it uphill, like we're dying. To run uphill back to the Super 8. On the way back, we see a sign. The the park that we were gonna light these fireworks off at was their mental health center.
Uh-oh.
And we were like, we almost did something 30 times more stupid than the thing we just did. So I'm very sorry to the fine citizens of Brockville.
The rich citizens.
Yeah, we were making quite a fool of your township.
Oh, that's crazy. Could you imagine happening if it happened there?
We would have gotten arrested.
You think so, eh?
I think
you guys would have to book it out of there.
We would have had to climb the fence back up. It took us 10 minutes to even like decide it was a bad idea.
Right. That's so funny. And that was the only firework you lit off?
Yeah, you only need the one. I cannot understate how loud this was.
Big and black, like loud, eh?
Oh yeah, we were not expecting that at all.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Is there any more stories you got?
What's top of my head? I don't know.
Oh, this is like a small thing, but like,
You ever like at a show or like you're playing a show and you go and the person is like a very unorthodox gear setup?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Like I've heard you talk about people bringing like full stacks to like a coffee shop.
Yeah,
or, like,
yeah.
I don't know what it was with this band. It was like midnight when they were going on.
Okay.
At Doors. The loudest band I've ever seen. Probably. Like top 10 loudest.
Damn.
The dude's setup was like he had 20 boss pedals, all daisy chains with no pedal board. Just 20 boss pedals on the ground. And they were so fucking loud.
He had to like literally legit like walk to the other ones.
And
like,
they played for like 45 minutes.
Of course. They always do, right?
Time. They're from America. I'd never heard of this band. I'm sure they're super chill guys. I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah. I love that. No pedal board, just like daisy chain boss pedals.
Yeah. And they were all boss pedals. There was nothing else. He just like walked into Long
I really like them. I like them.
Yeah, he went to the music store and looked in the case of all the boss pedals and I'm like, yeah,
I'll take them all.
I'll have them all.
He's showing up. He's showing up to like music places. He's like, oh, I already got that one. No. I'm looking for a yellow one. They're like, I don't know
what it does.
Yeah.
I need a yellow one. Do you have yellow?
Yeah. Do you have? That's all I'm looking for.
The cool thing is boss pedals like the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Next thing, there's gonna be like you get like packages where you get like mystery packages of boss pedals.
Yeah. Boss monthly or something. Yeah.
Do you have any like pre-show rituals before you go on stage or anything that you do to try and set you in the mood before you play?
Man, like the day we're playing a show from like the time we're getting everything together until right before we play, I'm like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
This day has to happen sooner. I hate like the anticipation.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling you get before you play a show where you're like not nervous, but the adrenaline is pumping.
Right.
Because you're about to go on stage and do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really like have a pre-show ritual. I used to like drink a beer or like I don't know, smoke some weed in my younger years, but now I just chug a Red Bull and I'm like, I'm ready, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing and
shotgun.
Yeah. Not really. We just do our thing.
Yeah.
There. And we're not like crazy party guys or anything.
No. You guys are quite content with like just being chill and fucking having a quiet evening. And,
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you got flat tires in your band, right?
God, Andy always jokes like, because we're at band practice, he's like, you were the guys with the quietest band I've ever hung out with.
For like one of the heaviest bands.
Yeah, because we just, I don't know, we just like to chill out.
Yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah, you gotta have that quiet time.
Yeah.
Gotta have that quiet time for sure. I wanted to mention that, because I completely forgot until now. You folks opened for Comeback Kid in June.
Yeah.
Which was an awesome time.
It was fun.
It was a great show.
Oh, yeah.
We had a good time. Dear God also played.
They're cool.
Yeah.
They're more Brampton guys. That's Mile End kind of crew.
Yeah, that like crew that they got going there. I can't remember. Off Leash. Off Leash folks. And then Wildside played. Yeah. But when you played, I hopped on stage and did like some guest vocals.
And fell.
And then I fell on my ass.
Yeah.
That was quite funny. I stood on the. It's too bad. I don't know if do you have any footage of that? Did anyone get that?
I think my sister has like a picture.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask for it.
I will ask her for this picture, and then you will see it on the screen at this point in time. Right now.
Now.
All right, cool. So you no longer need to use your mental theater.
There you go.
And if we didn't get the picture, sorry guys. Picture not there. I fell on my ass. I just like stood up on the thing and like stepped backwards, and it was just a moment that I enjoyed. Yeah. Everyone was falling that night.
Yeah. Slippery.
The beer spillers, man.
Beer spillers.
That's like the one death to the beer spillers. If you're spilling beer anywhere in the mosh area, just go home.
Yeah. Because everyone's falling on their ass for that.
For the whole night, and no one's gonna clean it up.
Yeah.
Thinks anyone's breaking out a towel.
Yeah, not until the end of the night.
Not
until they mop it up. Did you end up going to that show yesterday?
No, I had to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for like 12 hours.
Yeah, I didn't end up going either. Our homies in Trauma Model played.
Yeah, I really wanted to see them.
Yeah. They're always a good band. Sorry, folks, we didn't make it out. Stuff happens. I know they're from Kingston too, so they're always driving such a long way. So I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to see Pity Case too.
Pity Case, they're super cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen them yet or not?
I haven't seen them, but I do they have music online?
They do.
Yeah,
they have like a couple singles.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I've jammed them. Yeah.
They're good. They're funny.
Andy was telling me yesterday. I did a podcast with Andy yesterday. That one show that he saw, the guitarist and the vocalist just started fighting after.
They did this every night, I want to say, of the run we had with them. Like at the end of their set, they would just start fighting, and they were hitting each other pretty hard.
That's wild.
And like throwing each other, and
yeah.
So they're an interesting band to watch. They sound like See You Space Cowboy kind of.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
They sound like that.
Yeah, that's super dope.
They're good.
Now, when you're on the road and when you I know that you haven't done too many long gigs or like long tours, but when you're on the road, what's your go-to gas station snack? What would it be nowadays, especially now that you're like conscious of not eating cheese,
all right,
vegetarian?
Okay, so first off, I never get food at the gas station, period, ever.
Okay.
No, I get, all right, sometimes my only exception is like a bag of Ruffles sour cream and onion chips.
Sure.
When I'm at the gas station, I stock on beverages.
Okay,
I get
you're a bev guy.
Yes, I'm a bev guy. I get like the pineapple coconut vitamin water.
Okay, yeah.
I get a lot of that.
There you go.
Yes.
Stock up on that.
And then if we're trying to find vegetarian food, I make Matt reluctantly stop at I don't know, maybe we get some Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Or maybe we get some... We don't really go to A&W. It's too fucking expensive.
Nowadays.
It's like $8
A&W.
for like a Beyond Meat
A&W
burger.
Wrestling.
A&W Wrestling. Yeah. There's not a lot of, like... I like to eat when we get there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
when we get to wherever we're going, we'll stop and eat dinner.
Load in and then do the, like, well, look for a local, like, restaurant. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Or, like, we'll go early and then... try
Yeah,
to get
that's a
there
good
early enough
call,
to eat
too.
something.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah. No, I don't like to eat on the road. I feel like everything is... Like, I'm so picky.
Yeah.
And I don't like snacks. Like, I don't eat, like, chocolate or, like, fucking, like, candy or
Yeah.
anything like that. Which everyone makes fun of me about. Like, oh, you think chocolate's gross? I'm like, I don't think it's gross. I just don't want to eat it.
You just don't want to eat it. It's too sweet. There's people out there
I
who don't
feel
have sweet
bad.
tooth.
And then they make fun of me, though, because then I'll have, like, a bottle of Pepsi. And I'm like,
Oh, okay.
sorry, guys.
Sure, you just don't like chocolate.
No.
It's just not your thing.
Not really.
Yeah, it makes sense. Do you remember? I pointed this out on Twitter. It may have been even years ago, but a young version of my dad kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Someone sent me pictures of this. This was a long time ago.
I don't know. I think I saw a young picture of my dad, and I was like, "Holy shit, is that fucking Connor?" Like, and then I think I like showed you, and you were like, "Yeah, like what the hell?" I think you were like, I think your response was like, "I'm your dad" or something.
Yes, I am your dad. Actually. Don't ask how that works.
It's one of those like you went back in time shit.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happened.
it's one of my many secrets. Yes, I went back in time and I did a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Cool.
welcome for the world still being not in flames after I saved it from apocalyptic
Yeah,
disaster.
yeah. It's you're like an agent of time.
Yeah.
Now, if you were, let's say you're selling out arenas. Let's say RD is as big as fucking Metallica.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We are already.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right. What's up?
What is the Rockstar Dream Rider? What is waiting in the green room for you? You have an unlimited budget.
Okay. All right. So
Tuck you in, war within.
did Matt tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that after. But yeah, I think you walk in. First thing, because we like to get there early. We have to be on time.
Yeah.
So I want to see games because we get bored. I want to go in and
Board games, video
Yeah,
games.
board games or video games.
Nice.
But you know what? I feel like board games or cards or something because we're not big. Well, Dylan's a gamer, but we're not like big gamers. Maybe like Wii Sports. Yeah, you know what? I changed my answer. I was gonna say board games. I'm changing the answer to Wii Sports.
Wii Sports, yeah.
We need some Wii Sports because even if you're not a gamer, everyone can get down.
You can
with Wii
always
Sports.
fuck with Wii Sports. It's
like
true.
One of the best-selling games of all time, I think.
Really?
Yes, because they packaged it with the Wii.
With the Wii.
Yeah,
So if you got the Wii, you got the thing.
you got Wii Sports.
So that's it. That's all you're asking for, eh?
If unlimited budget,
Yeah.
maybe 2 copies of Wii Sports. Besides like various food and drink items, yeah, you know what? Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
Do you really need any more entertainment or luxury outside of a Wii?
Outside
Or
of
what
Wii and Wii
Yeah.
Sports. No, I agree. I think I have a Wii right there,
You
actually.
do have a Wii right there.
Do you want to play?
Be down to play some Wii. You got Wii Sports?
I don't know. I think so. I probably do.
You probably do. You got some good stuff down there. I'm taking a peek.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you have Brawl?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh, nice.
Did you play the new multiverses? Have you heard this?
No. I know about it. I haven't played it, though, because I'm, like, big into Smash Brothers still.
Okay, yeah. I played it for a bit, and it took me a while, and I was like, "This isn't Smash, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. You're really big into Smash.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah.
Like,
I have
competitively?
many thousands of hours.
Really?
In the new Smash.
Who's your main? It's Captain Falcon, if I
played
remember.
Captain Falcon and Wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to play Captain Falcon quite often, but I main, and I do really well with K. Rool.
K. Rool's fun.
Yeah.
That's who I started playing the game with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I bought the new one after not playing Smash 4.
Nice.
I never bought a Wii U.
That was the Wii U.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think I've
98%
ever
of the
played
people,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody owns a Wii U.
I don't know anybody who's played that game.
I can't even tell you for certainty that the Wii U really existed.
Yeah, it was like a blip in time.
Yeah, so yeah, I picked up K. Rool. It's the beginning of the game's life cycle. And then someone shit on me really hard with Captain Falcon one day, and I'm like, all right, I want to play Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
He's not very good, but I like playing him.
He's fun. He's fast. He's fun to go around. So you say that you like that's really one of the only games that like you've driven a lot of time into, eh?
Yeah, I used to like really play like Dark Souls games.
Okay.
So that's what I hopped into when I was like 15 years old. I rented Dark Souls 1.
Nice.
And I played it for like an hour, then put it down, never played it again. Then
Sure.
2 years ago, like later, like a year later, I rent it again, and then I actually play it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is like the best game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my copy.
There you go.
Dark Souls for the Xbox.
There you go.
Yeah, so I used to play a lot of that, but nowadays, yeah, just Smash. I used to play a lot of Civ,
Okay.
and I don't know, a lot of Enter the Gungeon,
Okay.
a lot of Slay the Spire. That's what I do recently because it's like I played on my phone, and I have it on my computer.
Oh,
so.
cool. Nice.
Yeah, mostly just Smash. I have a huge Steam library. I play like 2 games on it. Yeah. I didn't even beat Elden Ring.
Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2.
I do have Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, I made Mac at them too.
Nice. Yeah, those are sick games.
Yeah, me,
So let's
Tanner,
talk. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying that me, Tanner, and like Jay Nugent used to play Left 4
Oh,
Dead.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to Tanner and Just Right.
Tanner, Just Right, and Jay Nugent.
And Jay Nugent too. Yeah.
I miss
Shout out
that
to
guy.
Jay
We used to talk like all the time,
Yeah.
but I just like got super busy with work.
Yeah. Happens.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how silly Metallica's lyrics are.
So, I think Enter Sandman is like one of the worst big metal songs or anthems or whatever of all time.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a travesty that it gets played so much, especially on the radio. Because, like, I don't know, the past couple of years, you just listen to that song and then you listen to what he's saying to you. And it's not menacing or badass. It's just kind of
It's like
silly.
a children's lullaby.
Well, yeah, he's saying that he's going to tuck you into bed and that it's warm in your bed and it's gripping your pillow. And these are things that I don't take seriously, which sounds like a crazy thing you have to say. Like, I don't take this line about gripping my pillow seriously. But yeah, I think it's really funny to play that song whenever I'm around Matt to annoy him.
Yeah.
And I put on covers.
Because they just put out that cover record with
Yeah.
like 50 different covers of like, there's like 10 per song. There's like 10 covers per song.
Yeah, the Weezer cover is pretty bad. The Ghost cover is also very bad.
It's not good, eh?
Yeah, I used to really like Ghost, but that cover is not
No
not
good.
it. I think Mac DeMarco covered something.
Okay.
I don't remember. Maybe he did Enter Sandman. I don't know. Yeah, Enter Sandman is a very funny song.
It's bad lyrics.
Yeah.
It's not even Enter the Sandman.
No, Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Like he walks in the room.
Yeah.
And then there was like, I think it was James or something. He was being asked what the song was about. It's about like your child like dying in its crib or something, which is like super fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, and he's like explaining it. He's like, yeah, so Sandman comes in and baby dies.
What?
Like, something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
We'll
are
have
you
to find that
talking about?
interview, yeah.
Yeah, I read that to Matt once. He thought it was really funny.
That's
Just
so
'cause
funny.
He's just saying it like so matter of factly, like, you
Yeah.
know, baby dies. What the fuck?
Wild.
There's that one Metallica line that a lot of people say is really bad, but I think it's very sick.
My lifestyles.
Yeah, my lifestyle determines my death style. I think that is like the coolest.
So yeah, I just got one more question for you actually.
Yeah.
What are your like top favorite artists? Like maybe if you give me 5, maybe something you're listening to right now. It's hard to say like what are your top 5 favorite artists. I've put a lot of people on the spot with that one. But if there's something that you've been really listening to or digging to lately, if you can't give me 5, maybe give me 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Faith No More.
Nice.
I'm a really big Faith No More fan.
Okay.
So them and like I don't know, like Mr. Bungle too.
Yeah.
Always listening to them. I've been really into Conway the Machine of Griselda fame.
I've never even heard of that.
He's a rapper out of Buffalo.
Oh,
He's
cool.
Very good. He was shot in the face, so part of his face is paralyzed.
Wow.
Yeah, but his writing skills are very good.
What? Sorry, what's the artist?
Conway the Machine.
Conway. I'm definitely gonna check this out.
Yeah, you gotta listen to his record. God Don't Make Mistakes.
Shit.
It's very, very good. Then like favorite artists of all time. I know people. There's like very divisive band is Pantera.
Right.
I think Pantera's awesome.
Yeah.
I think all of them as people probably suck. They all probably are kind of shitty guys, but I think that band is awesome.
Yeah.
Favorite bands. Slayer.
Slayer.
I'm like so sounding like basic, but I really enjoy listening to like the classics.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I get like my most enjoyment out of, is like really catchy riffs and like anthemic kind of songs that like Slayer has.
Yeah.
I'm super fucking on board with it. Yeah, Slayer, Pantera, Faith No More, Conway the Machine.
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, but there's been like a lot of good records even this year. Bands who I didn't listen to before who are like, awesome. Like I'm really into this band Combust from New York.
Cool.
Very good like 80s hardcore kind of worship. They sound like Killing Time.
Nice.
And probably one of my favorite bands too is Killing Time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like big into Killing Time and like Leeway and stuff like that. Yeah,
Sick, awesome. So do you want to let the listeners and people know where they can find RD on the social medias?
Cool. Yeah. So we're on Instagram at Reality Denied. We're on Bandcamp or Tidal or Spotify, wherever you stream music. Reality Denied. Yeah, we got new music coming soon. We're gonna do a whole bunch of songs. It's gonna be a lot of cool shit. We might even have some more surprises. Maybe a couple more shows this year. But yeah, we're gonna hunker down, do this record, and it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, so a couple more shows, but like not too many, eh?
No, we're getting offers, and I keep having to be like, yes, but reluctantly.
Right, yeah. And it's a shame that our Broken Vow show didn't end up happening.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but you know what?
It is what it is, right? It is what it is.
Hey, stuff follows through. It just gives us more time to like perfect stuff, and then come back stronger with some more cool shows.
Yeah, and the border's fucking such a pain in the ass trying to get over in the place.
I know. I don't even want to put myself in their shoes.
Yeah, their shoes. I honestly don't know if I have any interest really playing the States. I love the States and I love the shows there, but the paperwork and bullshit you have to do to get over there to play, it's just, it doesn't feel worth it for me.
No, it's like a lot of trouble.
You could do it if you're super secret about it, but like you gotta be like, it doesn't work.
It's not even worth it.
It's not.
You get banned from the States for so fucking long.
Yeah.
You fuck around with stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to do this with me.
Yeah.
Right on.
Stoked to
We'll end it there.